Hello and welcome to Saturday, October the 4th. I know that without looking it up because yesterday was Friday, October the 3rd, which means it was Mom's birthday. Her actual birthday, not, I always call it her birthday trip that we go on for vacay day, but, it's somewhere around her birthday. I think because it kind of started as her birthday trip that we would do every year. But we were supposed to go to Joplin this weekend, but then to visit our friend Arlene, who lives down there. But she was actually down here taking care of a sick relative, so her and Mom got together today. They weren't sure exactly what their plans were, but they only went as far as Higginsville, so they didn't make it all the way down here. So Mom will be picking me up tomorrow, have a 6-month doctor appointment in the city, so that's super exciting. Maybe it'll be the last one. Maybe. I don't know. Guess I'll find out Monday. But yeah, so I just got a text from her a little while ago. And I'm not going to lie, I almost forgot. Even though I still owe you 2 questions, I almost forgot. Sorry, my bad. Because I've been doing a lot of sleeping. Because I didn't go to Parks and Rec yesterday. Because Charles said the day before that out at Lions Lake, he's like, this is it, talking about the mowing we had to do. I wasn't sure if there was still any to do around Grover, around the shop or not, but apparently there was not. Apparently the 2 hills out at Lions Lake was all we had left to do, but that ended up killing Thursday, and then Friday I guess there was nothing to do, so I guess Charles didn't come in, and they didn't need my assistance with anything else, so, because, sometimes I get forgotten, but, because they're all busy doing other things, but, that's fine, I guess. I made a pretty solid week. I got, 4 hours every day, except for Friday, but I just sat around here and slept, it's been, last weekend Mom was here, and then 2 weekends ago was the Weston trip, and then the two weekends before that we were on vacation, I'm pretty sure, because we did the Weston weekend the weekend after we got back from vacation, so I haven't had a restful weekend in about a month, so it's been kind of nice to just sit around here and pass out. I did finally see the most current Conjuring movie last night. I went and saw that, and I already have my tickets for Tron 3D next week. They're even showing it on the grand screen, the grand screen in 3D. Like, it's gonna be a cinematic experience. I don't really care about the Tron movies, but god damn it, it gives me such an eye boner. Like just seeing the trailer in 3D, like that thing where they cut the cop car in half. It's so pretty. If you get it, I don't know how you feel about 3D movies. Personally, myself, I am a 3D diva. I have to go see movies in 3D if I can. But I don't know how you feel about 3D movies, but go see Tron in 3D. It looks so pretty. Oh my God, so pretty. So hopefully, I guess the plot is good. I hope it's, entertaining. But the 3D is going to be amazing. It's going to be so nice, so nice. But yes, I did go see The Conjuring last night. And then I came home, and I slept even more. And then I think I got up for a little bit, and I think I tried to watch something spooky, maybe a couple of YouTube videos or something, and then I fell asleep again. So I should be well rested, even though I'm not. Like the other day, I fell asleep after I got home from Parks and Rec, and slept until it was time to, go to work that night, and it's like that night I was still dragging. I was like, oh my God, didn't I get enough sleep today? But apparently not. Got plenty to catch up on over the last 3-4 weeks, whatever, since I haven't had a restful weekend in a while. But so that's pretty much what I've been doing, is working and sleeping. I did not go in for overtime last night, because, I wasn't sure exactly what our plans were for Mom's birthday weekend. Like I said, we were supposed to go to Joplin, but then that got canceled. But I wasn't sure exactly what the plan was, if she'd be coming to get me Friday, whatever. I didn't know exactly. but so I was like, well, I'll have Friday available. Maybe I could go in for overtime, but then I decided not to, so that I could do what I did and just sleep and just rest and, and be ready to spend Mom's birthday weekend with her, even though I guess I'm not really, because she's not coming down till tomorrow. So she wasn't sure if they were going to come down this far today or if they were only going to make it as far as Higginsville, and they only made it as far as Higginsville. So I'm still about 20 minutes away from that. So, but she'll be coming down to pick me up tomorrow and, take me down there, and, I'll have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. Of course, on Monday and Tuesday off with Parks and Rec. If there's anything to do, I don't even know if there's going to be anything to do, because it's not raining much, so the grass isn't growing that fast, and I don't know, I don't know. Hopefully, I think I mentioned to Charles that I would have reminded him yesterday. I put it on the little calendar on Gabe's door that I wouldn't be in Monday or Tuesday, but I don't know. I mean, I guess if I get a message from him on Monday, I'll be like, oh, sorry, I'm on my way to my doctor's appointment. I probably wouldn't be on the doctor. I'd probably still be asleep at that point, probably. But, oh, goodness. Here I am yawning again. Oh, my God. Not like I didn't just get sleep over the last 2 days or whatever. Oops. Maybe it's time for more sleep. But I haven't showered or anything. Just kind of having a lazy, worthless, bump on a log weekend. So, and then it's like I said, I almost forgot the questions that I'm supposed to do. So, yeah, I think that's really it. Nothing else exciting has happened. They came in, and I have it turned off right now. I guess it's the corner over there is dry, but he brought in the fan and the dehumidifier like he did last time, and he's been drying it out, and he said he was going to come pick these up in a couple days, so I guess he'll have to come pick it up when I'm not here, because I'm not going to be here until Tuesday. Mom's going to bring me back after work on Tuesday, so her work, not mine, obviously. So I won't be getting back here until sometime that evening. But I don't know if the problem is fixed. I feel like it's not, because he was saying something about, he was thinking maybe it was sweating behind the wall, because he said something about all the dew that was out there the other morning, but I feel like there's been plenty of mornings where there's been a lot of dew in the morning out on the grass, and my corner hasn't been wet, I feel like something else is going on, but I don't know what they would have to do, and unfortunately, they would probably have to rip up my carpet, and I don't want to lose my carpet, because they put down that stupid laminate bullshit, I mean, not that this carpet it's very old, it's not very cushiony, but still, it's some kind of cushion. I hate walking on that, that laminate flooring, whatever. It's just, I work on concrete all the time. I don't want to come home and, have to walk on more basic hard floor. I like some kind of carpet, some kind of cushion. And then, I don't know, they'd have to knock out the wall. I might lose my, my brick wall that I have over there that I like so much, that was part of the reason, well, not that you can see it, because there we go. Let me get up above the TV. Yeah, my brick wall that I have over there, and my little, it looks like the entrance to an old-timey tavern or something, my little archway there. I might have to lose that whole thing if they have to knock out the wall to fix the problem, But they could go in from the other side. But I don't think it's fixed. I don't think it's done. I'm not putting anything over in that corner again, ever, apparently, because I feel like they're going to have to knock out a wall or something. They're going to have to do something very drastic to fix this problem, whatever it is. Or, I mean, maybe not. Maybe it's just because I mentioned that I had an ice maker, and he looked at it from this side, and he said, oh, no, it's still connected. But it's like my friend Jennifer at work was saying, she's like, well, that doesn't mean a mouse hasn't like chewed through the cord or something, and Mom was here this last weekend and I was making ice. So, but the water had been leaking for so long, like the first time I found it, because of all that mold. If you remember, if you didn't know in the first place, maybe this is the first time you're hearing of it, I don't know. But yeah, there was gross, nasty mold over there. That's how long that thing had been wet, and my bookshelf had been ruined. Some of my movies got ruined. I kept Interstellar 4-5 though, because that's the Daft Punk album that they turned into a little anime movie. Like that DVD is worth $200. Not my version, because now the front of it is ruined. The cover is is ruined, but because I tried to dry it out as best as I could, but I'm like, well, I'm not losing this. I'm not throwing this out, because this DVD is worth $200, and I don't want to have to. If I want to watch this, I don't want to. I don't want to pay $200 to. At some point, I will, because I guess that's the only way to watch the movie is to have the DVD, which is why physical media still important. Still important. That's why I still have a frickin' VHS player to watch VHS movies, just in case. How many movies were lost to time because they didn't even make it as far as VHS, much less VHS to DVD to Blu-ray to Laserdisc to whatever, geez. But anyway, I guess that's a whole nother aside, so maybe I should answer this last week's and this week's question, and then I will finally be caught up. I've been catching up on my stories. Sorry, Gail, I haven't watched any of your videos yet, but hopefully, maybe my General Hospital got screwed up. For some reason, Hulu doesn't want to play the newest episode, so it's like, okay. But I'm only like 2 episodes behind on that, so I was watching Behind the Gates, Beyond the Gates, whatever. Now I'm second-guessing myself that I'm saying that correctly. It's Beyond, yeah. But I got like 3 more episodes of that, but I think I mentioned I saw Gail and Angela in person, so I was able to talk to them. But so maybe I'll be able to watch 1 or 2 of your videos, Gail. We're trying to come up with the Halloween plans, but Mary Lee's going to be out of town. I kind of forgot that she's going to be down in Hot Springs with her brother's family, and they're gonna. It's her niece's. I don't know how old her niece is, but she's old enough that she can like enjoy Halloween and going trick-or-treating and whatever. And once Marilee mentioned that, I was like, oh yeah, that's right, you are going to be down there for Halloween. So that must be why Sean and I didn't come up with any plan, because usually we try to come up with some kind of plan for Halloween, And Marilee was like, oh, you could come join us in Hot Springs. That's kind of last minute, I don't. For one thing, I don't think I could get the time off. Should I need it? I don't know when she's planning on being back. But having the money, Hot Springs is that might be the Branson of Arkansas. It was a bit pricey. I don't know if I'd have the money to do that trip, especially after doing, regular vacation, Mom's birthday trip, and Weston all boom boom right back to back. But maybe next week. Maybe next week I will have the opportunity to save some money, because I'm making some money moves. I don't know if I mentioned that I borrowed from some of my current loans that I have to be able to pay off my loan against my 401k. I did that like almost 2 weeks ago. October 8th is when I should be able to go in and reborrow from my 401k enough to pay off all these other loans that I got. I don't know if I'll pay them all off. I don't know. I gotta do my math and see exactly how much it would take to borrow to take care of it all. But so next week, or within the next week or 2, because I got to get the check in, and then I got to deposit it, wait for my bank to deposit the whole thing, depending on how big it is, and then start paying shit off. So my financial future is looking a little bit better. So if I'm skipping a day here or there with Parks and Rec, and I'm missing. I have smaller paychecks from Parks and Rec. That could be fine coming very soon. But anyway, questions. Would you rather be banned from going out during the day or during the night? Why? Oh my god, ban me from going out during the day. The night, I've always been a night... Fuck. I just dropped my bookmark. My bookmark. I have always been a night person. That's why I work nights. During the day, there's too many people. Like at night, sometimes I get frustrated when it's like I'm trying to walk home from the theater, you know, because my movie started at 9:45 last night, and then I mean I didn't get out of the theater until, you know, like a quarter after midnight or whatever, after, you know, advertisements and promos and all that kind of stuff or whatever, and there were still cars on the road. I'm like, what are you doing here? This is my planet. Get off, you know. Like that's what I like about walking around at night. It's like it kind of feels like, you know, the world is yours, and you can, you know, I mean, maybe not do whatever you want, you know, you can't like burn buildings down or whatever, but, you know, it's just so calm and peaceful, and, you know, like please ban me from going out during the day, please. Like that's an easy, simple answer right there. Okay, so moving on to, now I'm all caught up. I got last week's question taken care of. Or, I don't know. So this week's question is, if you could have either a personal chef or a personal driver, which would you choose? Now, I do like food. Okay, personal chef sounds amazing, but I need a personal driver because I don't have a license. I don't drive. And I thought that Marilee has already taken the position. If I ever win the lottery, I've decided I'm going to, you know, hire a personal driver, and Marilee has already requested the position, because then it's like, hey, I want to go to, you know, like having a personal chef. I mean, they could cook me whatever. I guess there's only so many meals you could have, you know, but like a personal driver, like, hey, I want to go to this restaurant in Kansas City or whatever, you know, or I want to go to, you know, well, not Paris, but like, like I want to go to Atlanta, Georgia for the weekend or whatever, you know, or like, you know, drive me to New York City or, you know, Chicago or, you know, Los Angeles or, you know, whatever. Having a personal driver would be very much more important for me, to get me where I wanted to go when I wanted to get there. So definitely personal driver. Also an easy choice, even though, I mean, I guess personal chef, I do like food, but a personal driver could take me to any restaurant I wanted to go, anywhere, you know. So, I mean, I guess if I had a personal driver, I'd be like, I could go to Paris because, you know, I could drive us to the airport, you know, I'll pay for our plane tickets, we'll go to, I mean, assuming, I guess I'm rich if I have a personal driver, you know, we'll go to Paris, and then, you know, we'll rent a car, and you'll drive me to, whatever, Le Boubou Le Franchon, or whatever, like, you know, I don't know, was that French enough? It should be somewhere over there, but, yeah, so, I mean, I could still get to other restaurants, I guess, I had them drive me, but definitely personal driver, definitely much more important. Like, you know, getting me to Mom's when I need to get there for our vacations or whatever, or, you know, so yes, two very easily answered questions for me. But other than that, I guess I'm gonna throw this together or start uploading it. I shouldn't have to throw it together. It should be short enough that maybe I could just upload it. You know what I mean. But I guess I'll go back to watching my stories, or I'm feeling too lazy to take a shower just quite yet. So, especially since I know, you know, well, I may not take a shower until tomorrow, since Mom's going to be coming down and picking me up tomorrow. I may not shower until tomorrow. I don't know. That's what I like about having these, like, lazy weekends, where it's just kind of like, you know what, maybe I'll do that later. No one's around to smell me other than Minxie, I guess. But, you know, it's not too bad yet. We're good. Good to go. Yeah, so maybe I won't even worry about showering until tomorrow. Fuck it. But I will get this uploaded, and I will watch some more of my stories, and hopefully a video or two of yours, Gail, I'll post whatever his most recent video is here for you guys to clickety-click on if you're looking for something else to watch when you're done with me. And other than that, I'll see you for when I see you.